Hello, welcome back to this channel. Today we like to discuss about the Freeshow app. So many has commented us that we need to do it on English. And previously we do it on Telugu. Right now we are going to discuss the entire Freeshow app on English. The Freeshow app is an alternative for an ProPresenter, and this Freeshow app is one of the free open source app. Right now, we already installed it on Mac OS. Previous tutorials, which we teach it on Windows version right now, we are going to look it on Mac OS. Both, whether it is in Windows and Mac OS, the both versions will be the same operatings and the functionality will be the same. There is no difference between the Windows and Mac OS. Today, we will go through the entire Freeshow app from starting. Now we can create an one project in Sunday service. How can we create an project? Right now, let me see it. Here I created an one new folder for an Sunday service. Here we can create a bunch of folders for an project. If you need a bunch of folders for that, you can create lot of folders according of our services. If we click here the new folder, then it will create an folders for us. Like this folder, I'm mention it as in Christmas. And if we click a new folder again, and I'm mention it like an Good Friday. And if we need an one more folder again, it's like an Easter service, like that. We can create n number of new folders and we can add our new project to that folders. I'm going with the Sunday service. When I click that folder, and we can create a service in that folder. It's automatically creating with the date. We no needs to worry of that, and we can just simply whatever name we need, we can add that just simply like that. Right now the project has been created. We can create an new show over here. Let me see the overview of the free show, what it's been. Right now we create a project. Here we can see the show and the edit tab and the stage, and this is called drawing, and this is called in settings, and this is in presentation, whether we should on and off. These are the top buttons we can see on the Freeshow app. These are the global buttons. Right now we are seeing it here. And when comes to the bottom, we can see these options here. We can press next and previous and play and lock and transitions. And these are the different options we can have. This is a clear background, clear slide, and clear overlay, music, and timer. And when right now we are not add any new project to this show, that's what these options are been grayed out as of now. Once we add a new project to this show, then it will pop up. Right now we can create one new show here in the show tab. In the below we can see a lot of tabs over here. This is the show tab, and this is media and audio and overlay and templates, scripture, calendar, and functions. These are the tabs which we seen in the below. These are the different tabs which we, when we click, will goes through the different tabs. We will go through each of the tabs in this series. When I click this show, we can create a new show. In the below, in the bottom of this application, we can see it as an one new button called a new show. Once we click that new show, it will pop up. We can do these different quick lyric. Web search has been, right now it's disabled, and empty show. Right now I already took in one of the lyrics. Everyone knows this is the popular song, Bless the Lord, O my soul. And just simply I'm copying this and I will paste it in this app, and we can do whatever we need. Everyone knows, right? The chorus, verse 1, and bridge, and that kind of thing. We can do this thing. It will add our slide. Once we click, we can say this is the song, and we needs to rename it like and bless the Lord, oh my soul. This song name. This is the song. We can re-edit this song. Actually, it has been designed by as per the line, but that's not how we need to sing like that, right? We can go to the edit page. We can see how the edit will comes into the picture. Once we click this one, we needs to merge these two slides into the one slide, and I am removing this "Oh My Soul" and I needs to paste it over here, and as well this one. uh, what I can do here is two lines in and one slide. I will remove this slide and this one also. See, this kind of editing, slide editing will take a lot of time. Then what we can do here is there is one more option in the Freeshow app is called an text edit. In the below, we can see it's an text edit. If we click this one, we can add these two lines into the one as like this, and we can copy it here and we can paste it very easier. We can do this like this. We can achieve all the things very faster. Yeah, if we can see, you can see entire has been edited. This is how we can create the show very faster. And here we can see there is a lot of things here in this edit tab as well. If we need to change the entire font family, yeah, there is a lot of font families are here. This is the by default fonts which is present in the Mac OS. If you need some different fonts, we can install it and we can use that one. Means these most of these fonts are by default fonts which we are using. Yeah, like this, different fonts. Freeshow has an by default touch motion graphics font family. Yeah, we are using the by default one. We are not changing anything, and we if we need and something and to change in text color, we can do to change the text color itself like this. Yeah, it will change. If we needs to change in font size, we can change the font size as well. And this is for auto size. Auto size, what it used for is if we are using any tablets like and tabs or mobile phones, for these kind of small screen devices, the auto size will work for those devices. If we disable this auto size feature in mobile phones or maybe iPads, size will get more increased and it won't we can't see what the text it is on this on that screen. That's what the auto size feature has been in place here. Just we need to enable it if we are using any iPads and mobile phones. And these things we know, this is the bold and italic and underline, and it is an align. How can we align it? And this is the text lettering feature. If we needs to spacing, yeah, we can do the spacing over here. And word spacing, yeah, we can do the word spacing. And text transformation, everything should be upper. Yeah, you everything should be upper. And lowercase and lowercase and capitalize, and it's been the capitalized. And background color, if we need any background color, we can add the background color here as well. And lines and list and outline, these are the different features. We can also add these things. And this is the chord feature as well. If any keyboard player has been there, we can add here the chords. Here is there, right? The chord feature we can add here as in which chord it is, which key it is. It's in major, minor, a diminy, like that. We can add whatever chords we need. Yeah, I'm just simply adding C minor. This scale as in C minor. We can do whatever song will goes. We can add the chords here. It will automatically shows in the stage view. If we need to change the style for the chords, we can click here and we can give the different colors. For that it will represent with that colors. And this is what edit look like. If we needs to add some more features, yeah, here it's there, like, and it's, they are calling it as an items. We can add in text box, media, timer, camera, event visualizer, website, clock, progress, mirror, captions, icons, these things. If we needs to add some more elements, yeah, you can add from this, uh, pressing the items menu, and you can add these different items to this slide. Right now I am not doing anything, just it's been the basic. If you want to do, you can do customization. This is a lot of features in there in the edit tab. Once these things has been in place, if we click this one, it will shows here. This is the output screen, preview screen, it will show. In media tab, we can see the different options over here as well. The one of my favorite feature in the free show is online. If we go, we can see there is a lot of platforms are pre-built added to this Freeshow app. It will very handy for us now when we are presenting something from YouTube, from Vimeo. Previously, what we can do means we can download anything from YouTube to our local mission, and we needs to copy that as a video file, and we needs to present it through presentation software. But that procedure has been eliminated, like in downloading it and make it as an mp4 format, and we needs to import it into this presentation software, and we needs to present it that particular video from YouTube. But simply what they did is, the good job is, if we needs to add something, that simply what we can do is, just simply we can copy the URL of that video, YouTube video, then just simply paste it, and it will uh, directly it will play that video. Yeah, I will simply do one thing. uh, if I want something, if I go to YouTube, I want an Bible story. Yeah, this is the Bible story. I go with the Noah Hawk. Just simply I click this one, and I copy this URL, and I get back to the Freeshow app and just paste it the URL, and we can mention it like an Noah's Ark. Voila, you can see the Noah Ark video has been added to the Freeshow. Just simply if we click this one, it will automatically show you. See, you are getting the lyrics here. Just simply we can remove this one. The YouTube video has been playing here. If you want to move forward, you can do move forward as well. If you want to pause, you can pause it. If you want to 10 seconds more, yeah, you can do 10 seconds more kind of. If you want to repeat it or maybe loop it, you can loop it. This video will be the loop. And this is the mute and unmute. Right now I unmute this video like that. This pre-show will get an handy for that if any YouTube video to present with the Freeshow app. And we can also use like an Vimeo as well. This Freeshow has been added in default video. You can also play this one. If you have any Vimeo service, you can same it like an copy the Vimeo URL, and you can paste it here. It will directly play that Vimeo video as well without, instead of downloading the video. And we have two more services called an image content based service like in Pixabay. It's a free application. You can get lot of images here. We can use whatever we need. For this song, if we need something, we can also search it here, like in worship. You can get a bunch of images for here. We can use whatever images we like it. You can see lot of images it will be presented here, but we love we love this one. then simply we can add it here. You can see the entire song get this image. You can use this kind of thing like that. You can use different images. If you need like this one, you can copy it here wherever you need, and it will automatically update that image. And if you need this one, yeah, you can add it here. Yeah, it will add like that. And this is also unsplash also be the same. You can also use, you can see these are the lot of pictures it had been there. You can use whatever you need. I like this one like that. In this Pixabay and as well Unsplash, there we can also see and videos as well. Only Pixabay we can see the video format as well. You can use the videos as well here. Right now we get one video here. We can simply paste over here, and you can see it will display that video here as well. We can use that one. This kind of thing we can use from online as well. And next we can go with the screens, the screen tab. It will shows the entire screens what we have. The screens will be show is like a screen capturing, and this is the window capturing, and this is NDI. If we use any NDI over here in the entire local network, it will fetch the NDI feed and it will show here, and we can use this as an our background image, or we can use that. You can see the NDA has been here. And coming to the cameras, if you right now we are didn't connect any camera tests to this mission. That's what it's not showing. There's nothing here. If you add any cameras to here, we can also use this, and we can show these cameras to this presentation as well. We no need using of any other video switching app as well. We can also use this like and switching application as well. This is our picture folder, local picture folder. If you add any bunch of picture folders, you can get this picture folder here as well. This is entire only pictures and videos only it will shows in this tab. And coming to the audio, you can see the if you have any mp3 or if you have any wave format files, you can use it here. You can import it and you can use it. In this Freeshow app, we can see there is an volume fader over here. Increase and decrease how much volume we needs here. Yeah, this is zero, from the 0 to 100%. This is then VU meter. We can check how much the volume for that audio file it's going through from Freeshow. And this is the favorite, means if you add it as an favorite, it will show it all favorites in this tab. These are the mics. If you add any microphones or maybe USB mics or any capture cards, it will show it here. Right now we are using one of the capture card, but it is assigned to the different application. That's what it is grayed out like that. If you have a bunch of microphones that is connected to this mission, it will shows all the connected audio interfaces or maybe microphones. It will shows here, and you can use it as in your audio source. And this is the audio stems. You can use any audio stems if you have. And this is our music library. This is local music library. If you have any music, you can use it here. Yeah, we have a few of the format. Yeah, you can see, and you can use like this as well. And you can increase and decrease the volume of that audio file, how much you need it, the volume audio file which you selected. I decreases to 50% from 100 to 50. And you can also see the output here as well, the VU meter. You can increase how much you need. These are the different audio routings also been here. If you add something, you can route it. Right now I have an audio interface. If you want to select uh, to send this audio to an from a particular interface, you can select it from here. The audio will work like this. And next can go with the overlays. The overlays mostly it will be the name itself. How it will work means I will show you. These are the pre-built overlays that comes with the free show. If I click this one, you can see this is the overlay. If you change anything, means it won't change. The overlay won't change, but only our content will be changed like this. If you needs to add something like in your names or song titles, you can rename it and you can add it as well. This is the rounded one, and you can add how many overlays you need. You can add it in the watermark. If you needs to change the something, one you needs to add your church name, you can add it here. Yeah, I am mentioning here as an art church name. See, it's already changed. If you want to add one more overlays, you can add it like that. Here, how many overlays you needed, you can add it. And if you want to create a new overlay, you can click here, new overlay, and it will create a new overlay for you, and it's like a test, this one, and click the right button and go to the edit tab, and you can add whatever you need. I need a text over here. Select a text box and write something. Overlay, this is. And if you want some more thing to add, you can add. If you want a timer, you can add a timer. If you want a clock, you can add a clock like that. I am removing it. And you can progress. Means the progress in the sense means what this means is this will use the slide, how many slides you have, which slide you are in as of now. This is in 33 slides as of now. We are in the 5th slide. That one as in progress. And you can use different options. These are the different items. You can add it and you can create your overlay as you need. And if you click it, it will overlay here. The, this is the this tab is dedicated for overlays. You can create it and you can use the overlay as you need. And next one, coming to the templates. These are the templates. Mostly most of our entire show, I'm removing the overlays. I'm just keeping this one and these two as our overlays. And if you need a few templates over here, you can create templates and you can style your slides as per your needs. Right now, this entire song has been in center. If I want to be in lower third, if I click this one, the song automatically becomes to the lower third. If I want to be upper third, if I click this one, it will change to the upper third. That kind of templates, if you create it, you can use that template as you wish. And we have an one of the media based template. If you click this one, you can see entire song has been changed to that particular template. This is how the templates will work. And you can also use these folders as in categories. You can add how many categories you need. You can use that. Few templates use it for songs, few templates used for scripture, few templates used for presentation. Like that we can segregate it and we can categorize it and we can add it to these folders as well. Right now we didn't categorize. You can need an categorization, you can categorize it. I can show you. I need to move it to songs. Yeah, right now it's moved to the songs. And if I needs to be added to an scripture, this one, yeah, like this, it can be the categorized as an scripture. That kind of we can use. We are in an presentation for an songs, we can go with our song folder. Entire templates are will be in the song categorization itself. We can simply let me go through this. I will also use this one. Go through these are the, yeah. Then right now these are the different templates we can use for the songs. If I want to use as in lower third, you can see the entire song will be under the lower third itself. If I want to upper third, you can use it as an upper third for an LED screens, that kind of thing. If we need it, we can use this template as an upper third. If I comes to any scripture portion, if I needs to show the uh, scripture, just simply if I click this template, it will automatically changes. You can see how it automatically changes. That's kind of this categorization will works. The most important part, the scripture. The thing, the scripture, right now we can add different Bibles over here as well. Right now we have the Holy Bible American Standard Version. This is, yeah, you can see this is the American Standard Version Bible we have. This is comes with the Freeshow. Well, if you need an King James, yeah, you can use an API, and here we can search it like an King James version. Yeah, right now we can see the different King James version. If which King James version you needed, you can just simply click this one. It will automatically added that version to your Freeshow app. Right now it's an authorized version you can use. You can use that Bible. This is the King James version and you can use it. Right now I am using King James, and I am selecting as in verse Genesis 1 and 1, and you can add, and here you can use as a new show. It will add to the new show. Right now if you don't want to need this background, you can simply click this one, clear background, and these are the different clear options. These are clear background, clear slide, and clear overlay, music, and timer. And right now I want to clear the background. It's cleared and it's been the clean of the words. Right now if you want random, if wants in random scripture like an Exodus, and right now I am looking for an Exodus 5th chapter 4 to 10. Exodus 5th chapter 4 to 10. And just simply if we can add the entire which we selected, and we can see here few of the options over here as well. If we need an verse number, if we click this one, it will add the verse number here. And if you want to show the reference, if you click this one, it will shows the reference. And if you want in some versions and combine with text, and this all these things will be added to this one. If you need it, you can add it. And just simply I'm adding one more thing. You can see here it will be shown like this. Here it shows has with verse, with reference and verse name. And this one, if you click the above one, it will didn't show anything. It's been the very generic one without reference and without any verse number. These are the different. If you enable these options, it will shows. If you didn't like those ones, you can disable those ones. These are the features here. And here one more thing option also be there, and let me show you that. One more option is, if pastor is saying something, suddenly we didn't add it to our project. If we need to show something like, and he says Matthew second chapter 5 to 10 verse, if he say like that, we didn't add it to the show. But if in the below, in the bottom here, if we click the present option, it will automatically switch you. It won't we no needs to add to the show and we needs to click it and we needs to do these things. Just if we click this one as an play present option, it will directly goes to the main screen. Here we can do as an next and previous as well. You can see it will goes like that. Fifth one and sixth one and seventh one, like that it will show you directly. You no needs to worry about to add to the show and present it whatever the things are. If anything goes wrong, or maybe if forgot it, or immediately they are saying some verses, you can do it like this. And here this is one more option we can see. It's an list view and grid view as well. If you want to suddenly, you can do much more faster. You can do Matthew second chapter 8th verse or second chapter 9th verse. If you click entire one, if I want to go to the Revelation chapter 1 and chapter verse 7, and you can directly present it like that. You can also do that. And 18th verse, 20th verse, like that you can do instantly. This is option is called an instant option. You can use it. If you use this below below these two options, it will work you as faster as you can present it. This is the scripture tab. And next we can go for the calendar. If you want to schedule any event, you can use that this event option, but we didn't use as of now. That's what I am not going with this that much deeper with this calendar. And coming to the last option in this pre-show, most exciting features, it is automation kind of thing. It's an functions. It has an actions, timer, and variables and triggers. It's take bunch of actions. It can perform different actions. You can use actions for that. I just simply we can create and we can go through the different actions. If you want an next slide, you can use a next slide. If you want to use any MIDI options, you can simply add in MIDI options. You can use whatever MIDI you are using. Just simply add that MIDI note here and it will automatically triggers you this option. It's working with the MIDI note. If you click any MIDI note, it will automatically change this slide to the next. If you add um, any new function, previous slide, you can use whatever MIDI you have. Use your MIDI keyboards or maybe Ableton Live. You can use any MIDI triggering application as well. You can define a note here and it will automatically triggers you to the next slide and previous slide based upon your MIDI cues, whatever you are sending to the Freeshow app. It will do you the job without clicking anything. The MIDI cues will be do automatically. You can do automation whatever you, these actions will works for you. And next, there is bunch of options here. You can go through the different options. See, this has a clear and a clear background, clear slide, clear overlay. There is bunch of options over here. You can use how you need and how you want. You can use the actions and you can do whatever you need. This is the action tab, and this is the timer. The timers, if we use any timers, it will automatically use as a timer. Yeah, let me show you. I think this timer will work in the overlay. See, in the counter timer, I added as a timer with the overlays. If you click this one, it will show you the timer for that. If you want to reset it, you can click this as a reset, and if you play this one, it will automatically play you this timer again. Like that, this timer will works. This timer has been just for 1 minute. You can use timers as in different ways. Like, and if you are starting a show pre-show, you can use in some slides for that. Or if you are using a live streaming, you needs to show an countdown timer. Hey, we are starting this show within 1 minute. Like that, you can use this counter for that kind of scenarios. And this is the variables. How it will works means, let me clear this variable here over here. Right now, in the template tab, we have the name over here, right? The pastor to Israel Razu. If you want to change something else, if I want to change the singer Bob or singer John, if you click enter, it's automatically changed the name. You no needs to worry about this, how we can change. This is entirely used as in variables. You can use whatever you need. And if you want to use something pastor John, like that, if you enter this one, it will automatically change you. If you if another pastor has been come to the on the dais, you can change his, you want to present his name, you want to change that name, you can directly comes to the variables and you can write whatever his name, and it automatically show you in the presentation on the live. You no needs to change, you no needs to edit this overlay. Simply goes to the variables and you can change whatever variable you need, means whatever name you need, you can add that your variable here. And we can see how it's been added over here. Means just simply you can add the text box, and what you can do is right click it and dynamic values. If you go to the below, you can see the variable name. You can see the variable name, right? Once you add that variable, it automatically change you. Let me clear this slide, and you can see the pastor Paul. And if you, this is the name, this is the how can you identify it as in variable dot name, variable dot text, like that. If you change something, you can see automatically it will changes, like kind of the variable will works here. And coming to the triggers, how the triggers will work is, these triggers will work as an https based protocol. Right now we didn't have anything. If you have any http based protocol, you can simply add something 192.168.1.1, that particular 2345, like this. If you add like this, it will works. If this is like an something else, like an show song, that thing, it will works. If you click this one, it will automatically triggers that https call, and it will works you the same. This is how the triggers will work. If you want to add a new trigger, just click that trigger and just add it like an some name you need. I am keeping as in test. It will automatically creates a new trigger. If you want to add or if you want to edit any something, you can edit it. You can add like that http and give the IP http API call. You can give that IP address along with that port. That's it. If you click this one, it will automatically triggers the http API call. This is how the triggers will work. And we can look into the stage view. The stage view is used to display the content exclusively to the people on the stage. Means the people who are on the stage, they can see the content exclusively for them itself. For that, we need to create a layout as per our needs. Then it will shows on the stage view monitors. For that, here we need to click it a new layout. Once we click the new layout, it will ask the layout name what we need to present it. We can mention it as an stage view -1, and you can create multiple layouts here based on your needs. Stage view -2, like that you can create multiple layouts on the stage view itself. Let's we create an one layout here on the stage view. Right now I am taking as an current slide. This is the current slide I am taking. And you can see the next slide as well. And you can edit how you need. And if you need in progress, you can use the progress as well. And you can use and custom variables as well. Let me go to the show and we can create a custom variable over here. Let me create a new variable. It's an stage view variable and its type is in text, and we need to enter the value whether you should go or not. We can enter any variable over here. It will show it on this stage view. You can see this is the stage view variable. If you click it, you can use the variable here. If you want to add any counter, you can use the counter timings. And this is my view 1. And once you click any song, and you can see this is the current slide and this is the next slide and this is the progress of that show, and this is the variable and this is the timer. If you want to get in names or what is what, you can go to the slide option here and you can enable this show labels. You can see you can get the labels over here and you can adjust how much you needed. You can adjust over here. This is how we can create an one stage view itself. And if you want to create an another stage view, yeah, you can create an multiple stage views here. And you need a next slide. Yes, and go to the slide option and enable the labels. You can see this is how you can create foreign lyrics, and this is it will shows entire things. Yeah, this is the source output. Once you enable this stage view, it will shows on the source output. Means it will be goes through direct through the HDMI output. Once you select which output you needed, then you need to enable this one. Then it automatically present you on the screen. Let me go through the variables and we can say this is stage view variable. Going to change this variable here and it will reflect on that stage view as well. What I'm writing is wait for a minute, and you can see on the stage view it says wait for a minute. People on the stage who are seeing this screen, they can understand wait for a minute. And once the media team or maybe lyrics team has been approved to go, you can enter like that. On the people who see the screen, they can start. And if you want to mention like something live, once you enter the variable, it will shows you are on live, like kind of thing. The stage view will shows as it is on the monitor. And if you want to enable the timer as well, this is timer, right? If you start timer, you can see the timer will be shows here. Means this song we needs to end within the 1 minute, but the song won't end in 1 minute. If you want to change the timer, you can edit the timer how much you time you need. I think the song will take minimum 5 minutes, and you can mention it like an song timer. Yeah, once reset it and we start going to play this timer, you can see it has an the timer will goes to decrease. We needs to finish this song within the 5 minutes of duration. This how the stage view will work. And next we can go with the settings in the Freeshow app. And here we can see an output. What the output will do? The output is to create an multiple windows to send our feed to external screen. The outputs we need to create over here. We can create an multiple outputs over here. Right now we created an two outputs here. If you need an multiple various of outputs you need, you can create it. This is by default one. Once you install the Freeshow app, this output has been by default. If you want to create a new output, we can create over here. Before that, creating outputs, we needs to create a style for that. How we needs to visualize the output screens. For that, we can go with the styles first, and then we can go with the output. For styles, we created a two type of styles over here. Means what these two styles will work here is, let me create an style over here, that is an center 2. What this center 2 will work, if you want an any that screen should be entire black, you can use an black. Or maybe if you need to use an particular media, you can select what type of background you. I am using this one of our previous Christmas background. And if you need any transitions, you can use. I'm by defaultly I am using as an fade transition, and it should be fit. It should be entire should be fit. And the resolution of that screen is 1920 into 1080p, means that is the full HD resolution. What layers we needs to be activated over here, means background should be activated and slide should be activated and overlay should be activated. Or sometimes for particular screens we no need an overlay over there, then we can disable it. And this is the main part. For slide, which template you are going to be overriding. See, you these are the different slides. I will go with this template. And for scripture, which scripture template you need to be override. And then for scripture I will go with this reference style. And if you need any metadata display, if you have any template for that, you can use it. For message template, if you have any message template, if you want to use it, you can use it as well. Right, as of now I am not going with that. This is the one style we created over here. And coming to the outputs, we can create an one output. That is a normal output. Call it as an television. For TV, I am using a style as an right now we create an center 2 style, right? Using the center 2 style, and you can use what type of put resolution window you needed. You can use it. There is a bunch of options over here. Values, you can allow custom output positions. You can, if you need an custom positions, you needs to override the position. Or size, you can override these positions as well, position and size. Right now I am not editing anything. If you want to crop anything, you can use the crop feature. And if you want to use an edge blending, You can use you can go and you can test it as per your needs. We don't use these features, but we use sometimes we use resolution. We can change based according to the TV size and resolution. Here, if you have a bunch of screens, you can select which screen you need to show it. Once you say connect to this mission, it will automatically 1 2 3 4 like that. It will show you that which screen you need to display this presentation. You can select that screen. It will automatically present that output to that particular television. We already selected as in one, and it should always stop. This is the output for that. If you want to display anything, yeah, you can see in the TV it will display like that. And if you change anything, it will automatically change you with that. Coming to the scripture, if you click this one, you can see this will be the center portion and the TV will be on the lower third as per our settings. You can go with you can check in the styles. In the scripture, what we do, we selected the template as a reference template. See, you can see this is on the lower third. That's what it will shows on the lower third. If you change the slide, it will automatically reflect on the both output. Primary, it will on the center, and the TV, it will on the slide, it shows on the lower third. That kind of output, if you create in multiple styles, and you can add that particular style to that particular output, and it will reflect with your changes. That's what these styles will comes into the picture. That's what they say, create in different styles that can be applied to the output to change the look. It will change your look. That is, these two are the interlink with each other. That's what the output is. Styles is used to create or change the look how we needs to present it on a TV or an LED screen or a projector. For that, the look will create through the styles. And then once we create a style, that style we can apply to the output. It will reflect that same output screens. And coming to the connections, the connections is and one of the important part in the Freeshow app. The connections, how we can use is we can connect through remote. We can see the stage show, and we can control show, output show, and we have an web socket. This remote show, how it will work. If you have any iPad or if you have any mobile phone, based upon this IP address, local IP address, and along with this port, if you enter that IP address, you will automatically control the Freeshow app. Let me show through this browser. Once you open with this IP address, this is my Mac Mini IP address. Along with this port number, you can open the remote show. You need to enter the password. You copy this one and paste it over here and submit it. You can control the Freeshow app through your web browser, whether it's maybe your iPads or mobile phones or Android iOS phone. You can directly control the Freeshow app. Once we click this one, you can see it will automatically show you the entire project or maybe entire show. I click this show, means that song. I click this one, you can see this is the output. You can also see it here. If I am clicking this one, it's here. It will show in the browser as well, and even in the Freeshow app also it will changes. Which slide you are clicking, it's automatically reflect both sides. In the both side, in the sense, it will reflect in the web browser and it will reflect on the Freeshow app itself. Like that, the remote show you can use like that. And coming to the and next feature is in stage show. Which show you want to see? Previously we see, right, we created in two types of layouts for an stage view. If you want to click this stage view one, you can see This is the stage view on web browser, calling it as an stage show. And then we can go with the another one, control show. Means we are disable these ones. If you want to enable the control show, you can comes to here and you can enable that. You can enter the port. This is the control, like an it's work like an remote. If you click this one, this arrow mark, this is the next and previous. If you click this one, you can see the slides are been changing. If you click the into mark, it has been clear. Yeah, this is then drawing. You can focus what you need. See, you can focus it. And pointer, zoom. This one is a remote, this one like an buttons, and this one is focus mode. That's the control show will work. Coming to the output screen and enter 5513 port. You can see this is an primary output on this web browser. If you click anything, it will shows automatically on the browser. This is an output view in the browser. That's what they are calling it as an output show. And I am disabling these things. And last option, WebSocket and REST and OSA. I will create an separate video regarding this. This is a vast topic on the WebSocket and REST API and OSA and companion. These are the four apps will work in the one port itself, 5505. These are the different piece of applications. It has been worked in the single port itself. I will create a separate video for this. You can get a better understanding. Maybe you can understand like doing some automation stuff for that by using any Python script, or if you want to send in any API calls for that scenario, this port will comes into the picture. These are the different features in the Freeshow for remote connecting. And finally, we can check in one more feature in the Freeshow. If you want to quick search in Freeshow app in Mac OS and in Windows, you can click Control G. If you click the Control G, it will pop up in quick search feature. You can search anything over here, like Exodus. Yeah, you can. It will automatically jump to that one. If you want to check any song based upon that song name, it will automatically goes to that song. Like that it will works. The quick search feature will very handy when we are searching lot of things, or if we miss anything, then we can use an quick search feature. For that, the command is Control G. These are the Freeshow options, and you can use this Freeshow application in your church, and you can create your presentation as efficient as possible, and you can achieve your presentation more. This is the software of Freeshow software. I hope you like it, you enjoy it. If you have any queries and if you have any doubts, please comment down in the below and mail to us. We can reply you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. God bless you.